Ciao everyone, I am Giovanni Carlo, the Executive Chef of Woodland Sky. I am here today on behalf of Diversity Inclusion Committee to celebrate the Italian Heritage Month, which is this month, October. I am from Italy and I have two little princesses, Melody and Denise. Melody is 9 years old, Denise is 7 years old. They love Italian food. And today I am here bringing my grandmother's passion. She teach me how to make fresh pasta, and hopefully everybody here in Green Spring can learn how to make pasta from me. Here, how you can see, I create a well with 00 flour and semolina and some eggs. We will add 1 egg per person, so we'll do 4 eggs. We'll make this pasta for 4 people. So little by little, we will whisk the eggs inside the well gently. Like this, the eggs, they don't run out. You know, the secret of making pasta dough is patience. Which my grandmother had a lot. The beautiful of making the pasta dough that you can be very creative. You can create so many different shapes for any different sauce you like to make. So how you can see, little by little, we add the flour and make sure the eggs, they don't run out. But it's okay, because we will mess our hand in the end. So we bring all together with our spatula here. When everything kind of mix, we'll use our hands to knead the pasta, which there we need to have a patience, make sure all the gluten from the pasta will get together. As another alternative to use semolina pasta, you can use in these days kamut flour, which is higher in protein too. The best semolina flour you can find in the south of Italy, which where I am from, in Puglia. They make the best semolina. So how you can see the dough start to come together. And now we are going to mess our hand, the fun part, which relieve all your stress. So in my house, we speak Turkish and Italian. My wife is from Turkey, and I love Turkish food, and for me, learning different culture is wonderful. It make my brain bank wider and wider. So during my period of time in Istanbul, where my wife is from, I learned a different Turkish ravioli, which they call mantı. And always my wife, we going back and forth at home. I want to make ravioli or agnolotti, and my wife said, no, let's make the mantı. And we have 2 different teams at home. My oldest daughter, Melody, she loves Italian food, and my little one, she loves Turkish food. So in the end, I am always losing, but in secret time, I make ravioli. So you can see the dough start to come together. And when the dough is all complete and stretched, we make sure the rest in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. Kind of sticky. That means when the dough is sticky, needs a little bit more flour. but more we stretch, more will come together. You don't want a very hard dough, because after it will be very chewy. Okay? So this is almost the final product. When we finish kneading, you will find, sorry, my hand is very sticky right now, but it's okay. I enjoy making pasta. We find the pasta dough, which is the rest, the final result. So when we make the pasta dough and it's rest, we will stretch in our new technology, the machine, which my grandmother never used. She always used the rolling pin, which I find that very helpful for small production. If you have a lot production of pasta for more than 4 people, I suggest to use the pasta machine. So we divide the pasta dough. This pasta dough is for 4 people. How we make same amount? We will divide in 3 parts. Sticky. So we will divide in 3 parts. See, and we just roll a little bit, make sure it goes through the roller. And when we roll it, this is the final product. So you can use the pasta sheet for lasagna like this, or you can have 2 different shapes, any shape you love to do. You can roll it through the machine. Here I have the tagliatelle. It's fun. Crack. You see, you can have the tagliatelle. Here what I make here. You can, with the pasta you can be very creative. Here I made some taglierini, which is very famous from Torino, which they use this time of the year with the butter and the black truffle. The agnolotti, which is similar to the ravioli. The ravioli are square, agnolotti round. The tagliatelle from Bologna with the bolognese sauce, beef, veal, and pork. And here I made another fun shape, the farfalle, which is a butterfly pasta. So the good thing about this pasta dough using semolina flour, you can keep in the refrigerator for 3 days, or you can freeze up to 2 months. Guaranteed. Italian step. So you can, however, explain how we can make all this kind of shape. For me, the favorite time of the year is fall, because I love butternut squash, acorn squash, spaghetti squash. Here I will create an Italian fall carbonara, which we will use the pancetta, the butternut squash, the pumpkin pesto, which we sell to the farmers market in Woodland Sky, and the kale. Okay? So what we'll start to do, we'll preheat the saute pan. We add just a little bit of olive oil, because the pancetta will release their own oil, the good part. Yeah, with my grandmother, we used to make a lot on Sunday: cavatelli, lasagna, stracciatelli, garganelli. It's always fun to make. Making pasta brings all the family together, people together, which I love. You can share so many different stories in any time of the day. Which, with my wife learning how to make manteur is a different and certain similarity with the ravioli, which I love it. Here, when the saute pan is a little hot, we add a little pancetta. You know, always when the food is a little fatty, it's delicious. Ah, Italy. Dove sei? Mamma mia. So we let them sizzle, get a little bit, how you can see the bacon start to release a little fat, which will give us more flavor to the sauce. Here we'll be boiling the water. We add some salt, sea salt, and always the water needs to be taste like sea salt. You know, not too salty, not without salt. You want to give flavor to the water. We add some butternut squash. I don't know you, but my favorite pasta is spaghetti al pomodoro. It's very simple, but the most complicated to make, believe it or not. So you think we made all this pasta, what are we gonna do today? We'll make some pasta for you, okay? We will use the tagliatelle, which I made before, with full carbonara, which will season a little bit the butternut squash because the bacon or the pancetta is salty. We add some kale to give some color and very healthy, okay? You can see nice color, full color, green, yellow. We add some Pinot Grigio from Italy, of course. Let them sizzling, evaporate all the alcohol. Delizioso. We add the pumpkin pesto, just a teaspoon. And the pumpkin pesto I make for the farmer's market at Woodland Sky is very versatile. You can use as a spread on the bruschetta, as a dip with some tortilla corn. It's delicious. You just add a little bit heavy cream, let them boil. Delicioso. So we add the pesto here. What we do right now, we let them melt with the rest of the ingredients. On the meantime, the pasta boil. We add some water, which it is always pasta water, not pure water. It's pasta salt because it contains the starch from the pasta, which make that creamy. Voila. Smell delicious. I don't know if you can smell, but here smell good. This will be my lunch. The pasta is almost boiled. Melody, my daughter Melody, the oldest daughter, her favorite pasta is ravioli with ricotta and spinach with mascarpone cream sauce, which is in America it's called Alfredo sauce, but her favorite. And my wife pasta always I need to make once in a while is a tagliatelle bolognese, which originally tagliatelle bolognese is we add in chicken livers. I don't like, but it's delicious. I love to cook it. So here we go. We bring this delicious homemade pasta. Homemade is always better than store-bought. Voila! Oh, mamma. Ah, nonna, dove sei? You know, always say thanks to my grandparents, to my parents, you know, to teach me this beautiful pasta culture, every single things about the Italian culture is very, very authentic. Be authentic. Never lose your heritage. You see how you can see the pasta, when it's homemade pasta, when the water starts to boil, it's coming up. And when it's coming up, that is mean the pasta is ready. You see? And how I was mentioned before, in Puglia, they make famous for orecchiette alle cime di rapa, which is orecchiette with broccoli wrap and sausage, where they make the semolina flour. They make the durum flour, which they make is just a pasta made with water and durum flour, and that is same considered as the dry pasta from the store. So when the pasta is ready, we'll toss it all together with the pesto, with the kale, pancetta, butternut squash. And if you see it's a little bit dry, what we will do, add a little bit more water from the pasta, and we saute all together. We saute a little bit. Delicious. And we'll be using this beautiful plate from Amalfi Coast. You know, everything need to be Italian, you know, from the style, everything. So we will go and plate that this full carbonara. We'll add a little bit more. Remember, when it's homemade pasta, will absorb more sauce or water comparing to the dry pasta, because we're using eggs. So we make a little bit more sauce with drizzle on top. And the beauty of making homemade pasta or with homemade sauce, you combine all different culture, I can say, from different region of Italy. Like I say here, I did tagliatelle, which is from Bologna, north of Italy, but I use the pasta style from south, which is we adding semolina. If it was from north, they use just eggs and the 00 flour. We finished this beautiful fall carbonara with some Parmesan cheese, and buon appetito. Thank you for being here today with me. Ciao.
I don't know about you, but I am like I'm ready for some more pasta. And you had to, the aroma, it was just absolutely amazing, and it stayed with us within the studio for the entire day. So it was great. It was just, you know, some of you, I know, have been telling us that you're bored and you're tired. Make some pasta. Huh? What do you think? And I've made my own pasta, not as elaborate as what he has, and it takes a while. You know, you use a lot of eggs, that's for sure. But it's fun to do. And I remember the first time I made my own pasta, I was making manicotti, okay? Homemade manicotti. And I made my own pasta, and I was like, this is not gonna work. I mean, it's gonna be too heavy, it's just not, and it was amazing. I'm gonna have to make that dish again. I haven't made it in a while, but it's great, and we have to thank Chef Giovanni Carlo, who's the executive chef from Woodland Skies, for sharing his heritage. And this whole thing got started because the Diversity Inclusion Committee is marking October. It's Italian month, or I don't know, what do they call that? Italian month. Everyone's saying, is this Italian? I think there's another name, hence the Italian flag. And if you haven't been to Italy, which is one of my favorite places to visit, this is kind of like the next best thing since we can't really travel right now. I'm going to add that to my list. I've already told my kids, we're going to Greece. Maybe I'll hop over to Italy. And then we're doing a safari, but that's way in the future. So thank you, Chef. It was great. We hope to bring here on GSV-TV more cooking shows. We've been talking with Michael, our executive chef, and he's already talking about maybe, because it's October, doing a Halloween theme dining services call-in show in a couple of weeks. And we are definitely going to do something for Thanksgiving. So stay tuned and we'll advertise. So again, thank you for the chef for a wonderful presentation. And anytime he wants to cook pasta for us, my God, he's more than welcome.